Hello and welcome to the last video of 2025. Now, I might be filming this December 20th, I think. Hang on. Yeah, December 20th. But I'll have no other chance to film this most likely because I got other things planned for around that same time. But anyway, what I'm going to do here is do like a room tour and first of all, I'd like to explain why I'm also doing this. So yeah, I'm filming this December 20th because I wasn't going to be around to do it at my actual house. Like, I'm actually at my grandparents' right now because that's where which, by the way, longtime viewers might remember this room here. It's actually the same room from episode 1 of Mac's Amazing World of Plush. Longtime viewers might recognize that. You might remember in that episode, Mario and Sonic got lost there and all the other characters had to find it, so they sneak into my bag because I was spending the night around that time, so I thought that would be a perfect start to the series. But anyway, that aside, yeah, we'll just go ahead and get that filmed real quick. So now, what I'm going to do here is just like a room tour / retrospective of this year so far. Now, of course, I can't do like the full year because, like I said, probably going to be busy around the time when this year ends. But anyway, first I'll start off with the room tour and I'll give my voiceover over it. Anyway, please take a look. Of course, we'll start off with the room tour aspect. So yes, I did move into a new house. So this house is very different from the when I did the Mac's Amazing World of Plush movie. So yeah, it's pretty much the same in the room, but just maybe with a few minor differences. But this also made its debut in an upcoming video you might see later. But anyway, let's get started. So I got some collectibles over here, like just all kinds of different collectibles here, like some Funko Pops, and there's some Bowser figurine from the Mario movie. And now, of course, these are 2 new Funko Pops I got this year. Well, you're going to see a lot of those, but they're 2 different variants of Wednesday Addams from the Netflix show Wednesday, directed by Tim Burton. Now, I think they might be bootlegs because from all the pictures I've seen, they might not have those stands. And also, there's a Mountain Dew Baja Blast can that had 2 pairs of socks in them. I kept the can because it looked funny. And also, I like to drink Baja Blast whenever I get the chance. There's just some more different collectibles and stuff, deodorant. Then, of course, some more Pops down here, but they're the 2 packs, and one of them being a 3 pack. Now, the most recent one I actually have here is of Knuckles and Rouge from the Sonic the Hedgehog series. Of course, everyone knows Knuckles, and Rouge is a fan favorite. And I think I just stay here for a few minutes for a few seconds just so I can talk about them. But yeah, I got them at a GameStop, hence the sticker saying GameStop exclusive. Then we go down here, which is I got some tripod and portable phone charger. Got some more Pops, the remaining 3 packs. And of course, some more Pops down here. And just where the plush characters are under the bed. And that's where I sleep, obviously, my bed. Complete with a few different blankets, but the one on top is a Jaws blanket, because Jaws is one of my favorite movies. Probably the best shark movie ever, too, and it's a classic from Steven Spielberg. And now we just got some more stuff down here. We got like some NECA figurines from like Back to the Future, Gremlins, E.T., Friday the 13th, and Halloween. Got some Pop Rides down here. And the most recent one I got here is Doc Brown with the DeLorean from Back to the Future. I actually got this as an early Christmas present because I'm visiting family in North Carolina for Christmas. So there's that. Then there's more pop rides with my laptop where I write scripts on. Venom popcorn bucket from The Last Dance. Got some more popcorn buckets, one of Lil Boo from HHN and Velociraptor, and also Gizmo and Lord Voldemort. And we also got some more collectibles up here. Got some Lego Dimensions, Sonic, Gizmo, and a Gremlin. Well, that's Stripe. Got a whole bunch of other collectibles and stuff. And also Tsum Tsums, because I forgot people collect Tsum Tsums. And also, this is actually something I got when I was at Universal for Epic Universe. It's the trophy from the Mario Kart ride. Like they sell, well, not from the actual Mario Kart ride, but they sell them in the gift shop where you can own one. And in that ride, they're competing for the Universal Cup. Kind of like how they have like the Mushroom Cup or the Star Cup or whatever in the Mario Kart games, which was actually a really cool ride. I might actually do a Universal Epic Universe video where I go over my retrospective and stuff like that. Then we got a whole bunch of different pops, got some DC pops, some Marvel ones, just a whole bunch of different Marvel ones. Can't you tell I'm a Marvel fan? Then, of course, the last of the Marvel. Now we move on to Star Wars. Now Disney. I actually have quite a few Disney ones, despite not really collecting from that line all that much. I mean, that's technically what got me started, though. Like, my first 4 Funko Pops were Disney ones. We also got some Harry Potter ones. Then we start with the TV line with Ninja Turtles and 11 from Stranger Things. Well, they gotta go down a bit. Anyway, there's some more Stranger Things pops, which excited for the rest of season 5. And some Bob Ross, more Stranger Things. Got the only 2 Cobra Kai Funko Pops. Couple more Stranger Things pops. Then, of course, Shredder from the Turtles of Grayskull. Then we move on to the Pop Movies line, which got a whole bunch of different ones. Ready Player One was such a good movie. I hate that movie gets slept on. Yeah, just a bunch of different ones. Got some Ghostbusters ones too. More Ghostbusters. This time it's from Ghostbusters Afterlife. Then couple Back to the Future ones. Edward Scissorhands, Corpse Bride, Beetlejuice, Chunk from the Goonies. And I think I'm going back down a bit, because, wait a second, we'll go over those real quick. See if there's any new ones. But yeah, I think we gotta go back down in this recording, because I might have already, maybe not. And it might come down a bit. Yeah, I mean, Bob and Delia Dietz are 2 of my most recent pops I've got this year. But also, I don't know if I showed this off in a video, but back in 2024, I also got an Egon Spangler pop as a late Christmas present. So yeah, there's that. I think I stay a few extra seconds on him for some reason. I guess it was just enough time for me to yap about it. But anyway, where was I? Okay. Yeah, we'll just start back on Einstein from Back to the Future. But yeah, I got Bob and Delia Dietz from Beetlejuice. Those are 2 of my most recent pops. And I got some more recent pops I've gotten this year that I don't believe I've showed off yet. Although you might have caught glimpses of them if you watched the Max Amazing World of Plush movie. Then there's Wolf Jackson, Willem Dafoe's character in Beetlejuice. And then, of course, there's Vigo the Carpathian from Ghostbusters 2. which was awesome. Then we got some pops from the real Ghostbusters, you know, that Ghostbusters cartoon from the 80s. Which I was actually surprised I actually made pops for the real Ghostbusters. Then we got some other stuff too, you know, like the pop game section, with my two most recent pops from them being Chimchar from Pokemon and Cream with Cheese from the Sonic series. Then we got some pop 8-bit with Dig Dug and Predator from the movie Predator. Which, no spoilers for Predator Badlands in the comments. I hadn't seen Predator Badlands yet. Then we go to the bookshelf. There's some books and other collectibles and some DVDs and games and a couple of CDs too. And of course some other collectibles on the top. Yeah, pretty neat stuff. I just go over it a little more. Of course, I gotta have my main three right there: Mario, Sonic, and Mega Man. But yeah, there's my Switch collection, with my most recent game being the Mortal Kombat Legacy collection, which is really cool. I know people don't like it for certain reasons, but I actually kind of liked it because I liked wanting to play the original games. Like, aside from maybe Mortal Kombat 2 and, not Mortal Kombat 2, the original Mortal Kombat for the arcade and Mortal Kombat Trilogy on N64, as well as Mortal Kombat Mortal Kombat 4 on the N64. I hadn't really played much of the older games. I mean, my favorite Mortal Kombat game is Armageddon, but anyway, there's TV with some other stuff too. And there's just a bunch of Christmas tree I hadn't put up yet. Then, of course, we got some other stuff like my Switch 2. Well, not my Switch 2, but my Switch Lite that I was about to pack up because, well, that shows where I've been playing the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Yeah, I want to get back to playing it soon. And then, of course, there's some other stuff here. That's where I was getting ready for North Carolina, where you saw my Epic Universe shirt out. So just a bunch of different stuff up there. Then, of course, there's a box of vinyl records. And we're just going to go in here real quick to show you my newest vinyl that I got at the time. That being the album for Michael Jackson's Bad, which, good album by the way. And this might be a hot take, but I kind of like the album more than Thriller. My favorite song on the album, by the way, is Dirty Diana. I love its 80s hard rock inspiration for that song. But anyway, that's about it. So, yeah, that's my room in a new house. So, yeah. Anyway, back to present day Mac. And there you have it. There's the room tour. And of course, due to my upload schedule being a little slower in December, ever since the release of Mac's Amazing World of Plush, I hadn't really had much time to show that. So I just thought, you know what, by the end of the year I'll probably show it to you. But anyway, with that out of the side, let's get on with the retrospective. So, first of all, the channel, of course. I did a lot of things for the channel. I probably might have said in a somewhat outdated video this year that uploads would be slow this year, but anyway, I ended up posting more uploads than I thought I would. Like, I posted some videos for the Halloween season. Like, I posted a video where I talked about scary things and non-horror / family-friendly media, and I went on for about 6.5 hours, which I would be surprised if anyone actually watched the whole 6.5 hours. I know one person already has, but I'd be darned if anyone else would. And also, I released a video where I did a review on a book called Seasons of Flesh and Flame by A.G. Howard. I did that as a kind of sequel video to celebrate the fact that my review on the prequel book, Shades of Rust and Ruin, got like over 1,000 views. I mean, like it's standing at 2,000 views right now on YouTube as of recording this video. So I went ahead and did something to capitalize on that one. Also did a movie ranking of every Universal Monster movie. I also did an analysis on Super Smash Bros. Infection AU World in Dark, which I'm actually surprised I actually did well. Oh yeah, and also I launched a new series this year called The Roster of Dreams, where I make rosters to dream fighting games people have been wanting. Like I did an episode on Marvel vs. Capcom 4, and the most popular episode in that series being the Smash episode, where I replaced half of the Smash Ultimate roster with new characters and only kept half the original roster. Yeah, and I probably made a lot of people mad in the process for cutting their mains. Then, of course, I also did an episode on Marvel vs. DC, which is a fighting game I've actually been wanting to see for years. Then there was also the, what's it called? The Halloween special, where I did a Universal Monster fighting game. Now, originally, I kind of wanted to do one with, like, all horror icons from, like, horror movies. But I think I kind of wanted to do something themed after the Universal Monsters, seeing that Thorgy's Arcade already did one with all horror icons, and he actually excluded the Universal Monsters due to most of them being in the public domain. And now, and then of course, I released the first ever movie in the Max Amazing World of Plush series, Max Amazing World of Plush the movie, which also, if you which spoilers for it, so I'll have a little time skip if you want to skip to that. But if you watch the post-credits scene, you know that that I announced a season 5 to Max Amazing World of Plush. And yeah, I also have some community posts teasing some new characters for the new season. And now for some now I don't really have much to add for like personal life stuff, but other than moving into a new house, I went to Universal Studios to visit their newest theme park, Epic Universe, for the first time, and I was just blown away. Of course, I'll probably do a separate video on that, but obviously my favorite was Super Nintendo World. Now the movie side. I've seen a few different new movies this year. Like I've seen the newest Superman, which was probably my favorite from this year so far. I watched both Fantastic Four, First Steps, The Thunderbolts, Captain America: Brave New World. What else did I watch? Karate Kid Legends. Watched the newest Jurassic World. And I think that's all for like theatrical experiences. Oh yeah, I ended up watching the Minecraft movie too. I know that movie was dumb, but it was just a fun kind of dumb. Now for TV side, there wasn't really much, but I watched, the newest, the last 5 episodes of Cobra Kai season, the final season of Cobra Kai, which I thought it ended all right. I mean, it was kind of expected with Johnny Lawrence opening back up Cobra Kai for himself. Then, of course, we have Wednesday Season 2. Loved the first season of Wednesday. Might be my Tim Burton bias showing, but I love that. Love the newest season. And also, something that's going on right now, and it might come out later that the same night this video comes out, and Volume 2 might already be out by now. But I watched the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things Season 5, which was really good. It looks like it's going to be the best season so far. Might even top Season 4, which will be kind of impossible to do, seeing that, well, Eddie's the best character in Stranger Things. Also, rest in peace, Eddie. But anyway, that aside, what else was there? Oh yeah, I played that Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, which was really good. Actually, I hadn't really got the chance to play much new games that came out this year, though. Well, as of recording this, at least, there might be something new. But that aside, I know the Switch 2 came out this year, and I've already made a video talking about how outrageous the pricing was for the console and the games. Although some of the games do look pretty good, like that Mario Kart World, which is one game of the year, and Sonic fans are mad about that. I mean, like, I'm a Sonic fan myself, but even I have to admit that the only reason why people hate Mario Kart World is the fact that it's just overpriced. I mean, like, I hadn't even played either one myself yet, but that's just pretty much what I gathered. And then, of course, there was that Sonic Racing Cross Worlds that I already mentioned. There was Kirby's Air Riders, Metroid Prime 4. What else was there? Donkey Kong Bonanza. And there's also, well, it's made for Switch 1, but you can also play it on Switch 2. But there's also that Mario Galaxy 2-pack with the first two games, with the two games, which is for Switch 1, but it's like $70 for two 10-year-old games. But that's a different story for a different day. And also I didn't know where to put this, but 3 Days Grace released a new album with Adam Gontier coming back as vocalist, which I honestly thought the album was really good. But anyway, I think that's all for today. I think that's all for like my retrospective. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And anyway, my name has been Matt Green, and this is my last video of 2025. So, see you in the new year. Peace.
I see it, and now it's all within